What up, G Life? It's your boy, MC Shadow, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist. The playlist on top where my videos and no photos makes the video looking for a lot easier. Whether it's just a G series reactions, all that, the no photos. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Menace Society M.O.D, where we talk about stuff outside of the streets. Now, what I wanted to talk about today was actually something that I was getting asked by a lot of my subscribers. But before we get into that, first of all, excuse me, my condolences to the family of, Money Suede. He was an artist, obviously, talented young individual who was, unfortunately has passed away, while he was incarcerated. So my condolences to the family. Now, I'm not going to come on here and pretend to act like if I know what happened to him, the reasons for it, who's to blame. All of that it's irrelevant. Doesn't even matter. The only thing that people know is that, he passed away. So nobody, truly knows. But want to act like they know is, it's pretty disrespectful towards the individual. I see a lot of people making up a bunch of stuff, that it was over, drug debts or, certain charges and everything. People don't know, they act like they know, want to talk like they know, but they don't know, disrespecting, him like that. And all for, the purpose of views and likes is very disrespectful towards the family, very disrespectful towards him. Whether or not he was a gang member or southerner or northerner or black or Asian gangs or anything, all of that is irrelevant, bro. A young individual who was talented, who was Rasta, lost his life. That should be, what's, focused on, that a young individual who was trying to come up lost his life. Everything else is irrelevant, bro. So all of that doesn't matter. I don't know why people care to know that information for. Like, what, knowing that information, what is it gonna do for you? I don't understand. Or to try to act like people know why whoever did what they did it for what reason, or for what, purpose, or to let this be a lesson learned to those, out there of what. The only lesson I see of this is that the streets do not play. You know what I mean? Stay in school, educate yourself, do things the right way so you don't end up falling. Because in this life, you're going to get nothing out of this life. You know what I mean? This life comes with a lot of, chaos and dead ends and a whole lot of madness. You get what I mean? That's just the nature of this beast right here. You know what I mean? But that's not to say that he was involved in this or participated in any of this. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, no one truly knows. But him only, right? Doughboy, who's a Chicano rapper, had put out a video, right, sending his condolences and saying how, he's seen that people were making videos and bloggers and stuff like that, and it's sickening, right? And very true. But when somebody is in the industry, right, somebody's a rapper, people are gonna report on you. You know what I mean? That's just what's gonna happen. If you're in the spotlight, people are gonna report on it, whether it be, positive, negative, whatever. If you're out there and you're putting yourself out there, people are going to report on it, right? If you're somebody of influence, right, of talent, that's just what it is. But I do understand where he's coming from. Like, when it comes to the speculating, like why, or what was the reason, or it was his fault for behaving in such manners, or people just who are bloggers, who also have to understand that they have to carry themselves with, some professionalism, and just can't be, throwing shit out there because people are watching you and they're going to grab your shit and run with it. You know what I mean? And so you got to be smart in what you say. So I understand from that aspect of what he was talking about, right? Because people just come on here just, spitballing shit out of the mouth when they truly don't know. You know what I mean? There's some whose message is like solid, what they're saying, and there's some that just come on here just because they're greedy, and you can clearly see who is who. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's how he meant to, put it, right? because I also see that, especially when somebody passes away, you can tell who's sincere in their message, who's not, who's just in it for whatever reasons. And it's funny because they're videos, but people think that they can't see this, right? But that's just the way narcissists behave. You know what I mean? They can't see their faults, right? Um, so they think that they're doing nothing wrong. Um, so I think he meant it in that manner, right? So when I hear people throwing, Swifty's name into the conversation and that he should, heed this as a warning of what? A warning of what? Swifty and him are two different individuals, two different cases. I don't understand why people are trying to connect what to what, or what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the message that they're trying to push. Like, do you know what's happening? Do you know, this side and how it goes and the rundown and stuff like that for you to be making these, that he should heed this warning? What warning? That it was a warning towards who? How do you know this? It's wild, bro. You know what I mean? That's why I don't speak on, what happened and stuff like that. What happens in there, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Um, we know that his, young, Chicano young raza individual lost his life, bro. And, but he did this to a warning to Swifty. Swifty, what does Swifty have to do with anything, bro? I don't understand, bro. Um, you know what I mean? Because trust me, if people had a problem with Swifty's behavior, they would have already got it at Swifty. They don't need to wait for Swifty to be incarcerated to get at him, bro. They'll get at him. They would have gotten at him already. They don't have to wait for Swifty to go in there, bro. They really have an issue with Swifty. Whoever people think has a problem with him, um, would have already been addressed. Um, that's what I'm saying. Like, trying to drag this individual into now making it bigger than what it is, or trying to involve other people and scenarios when it's like what the hell is going on right here, bro? You know. So I'm not here to talk about, what do I think happened, or, you know, just, my condolences, and, um, you know, and to, don't try to attach anything to this. Like, respect the individual, you know what I mean? Respect his family and his loved ones. So my condolences out, to his and his loved ones. And, Shadow, we out.